This is a wonderful question under vectors, and it came in 2024 GCE Mathematics Paper 2, that is ECZ. I want to teach you how you can answer this particular question, how you can go about it. The question is saying, in the following diagram, so this is a diagram that is given here, vector OA is equal to A. So vector OA is equal to vector A there. Vector OB is equal to B, that is there. And AX, so AX, AB is in a ratio 2 to 3. So just to summarize this, AX is equal, so the first one goes with the first one there. So meaning AX is 2, AX is 2 there. So from there up to there, that is a 2. And the AB is 3. AB is 3. This O line is 3. Since we've got a 2 there, so meaning here it is a 1. So before we go any further, we first need to interpret that. So after interpreting that information, then we can go to our questions. These are wonderful questions. I guess you are even able to confirm with me. Express in terms of A and O, B. So they want us to express these answers in terms of A and slash or B. So AB, first question, want to find AB. How do we answer AB? So I'm going to write here AB. So I want to find A what? AB, vector AB. You know that we need to move in a triangle way. So in this case, AB, AB. How do we move? AO, B. This is how we are going to move. So we are going to move AO plus OB. We are going to move in this way. This is how we are going to move. I want you to get this, just like this. So you start with what is given. I know not everyone is able to understand these things. So I'm going to be as slow as I can, but not very slow. I just want to make sure that we all understand this. So you start with A. A, O, B. You can move A, Y, Y, B. But the question is, do you have A, Y? Do you have Y, B? These things you don't have. So it's better you move in a way where you can find the answers. So this is equal to, what is AO? AO against the vector, that is vector negative A, plus what is OB? What is OB? OB, this is vector B. So I put B there. So if you want, I don't want to complicate things. This is your answer. You are done. I don't want to complicate things where some people, when I just say this is just the same as B minus A, it is just one and the same. Some people can be confused. So if you don't understand this way, it's better you just leave it here. These two are just the same. You can write like this or like that. It is just one and the same. They will still mark you. Then we move to the next one. We are taught to find what? We are taught to find XB. How can you find XB? So XB. How then do we find vector XB? How can we find XB? In which way can we find XB? XB, XB, XB. How can we find XB? XB, XB. XB is just in this line AB. This is 1 over what? The total line from A to B. That is 3. So XB is 1 over 3. Which line? AB. Line what? AB. This is what you just need to do. So XB is just the 1 over the total line, which is 3, and the line is AB, like this. So this is how you are supposed to answer these questions. You just say this is equal to XB, vector XB is equal to 1 over 3. So you say 1 over 3, open bracket, AB, vector AB is this one, which we said it was negative A plus B, like this. So meaning that this is the answer. We are done. This is what you are supposed to do. We move to the other one. So the other one, we are taught to find XO. How can you answer XO? vector XO. So want to find vector what? XO. Vector XO. I'm going to write it here. Vector XO. How can we answer it? XO. XO. How can we answer that? So for us to find vector XO, what we are supposed to do, we just need to say XB BO. You can't say XA. You need to find XA, which you don't have. But if you know that, okay, I can find it, you can move that way. You're still going to find the same answer. So I say XB, I'm going to say, I start with this same X, you can't start with O. Say XB, like this, plus what? Plus BO, plus BO, vector BO, like this. So this is what you are supposed to do. This is how we get to move if we are handling questions like this in an exam. This is what you need to get. I say this is just the same as what? XO is equal to XB. Is this answer that is here? So to simplify things, I will just multiply. So I will just multiply here. So 1 over 3 times A, that is negative 1 over 3, then I put A there. Plus 1 over 3, I put a B there. This is how it is. So this is XB. This is the one that is here. It is just one and the same. Don't be confused. I don't want you people to be confused. How about BO? BO. You are going against the vector, so it is negative B. So I just say negative what? Negative B there. So I will say XO is now equal to what? What answer we get in there? So I'll just say negative 1 over 3A. This part, I evaluate that part. So that is 1 over 3 minus 1. What answer am I getting? Over 1. Then I just say common denominator 3. 3 into 3, 1. 1 times 1, 1. Minus 1 into 3, 3. 3 times 1, that is 3. The answer is negative 2 over what? Over 3. This is the answer that I'm getting. So this is the answer that I'm going to get. Negative 2 over 3. I'm going to say negative 2 over 3. I'm having a B, so I'll just put a B there. So the reason why I had to put a 1 here, the coefficient of B is 1. So I can't say negative B, I'll say negative 1. So this is the what? This is the answer. I'm telling you the easiest way to answer these questions. I'm showing you. So I say OXO is equal to, this is just the same as, what is common is, have you seen, what is common is a 3. So I'll just say 1 over 3, then I've got negative A minus 2B, like this. So this is the answer. I can end there. This is what I'm supposed to do. I move to this part. Given also that OY is equal to 3OX, show that BY, I show that BY is equal to that. So BY is equal to, so I need to show that BY is equal to that. How do I answer that? BY, what is BY? BY here. So how do I find BY? In which way can I find BY? There is OY there, OY. The reason why they have included the OY is so that you can use it. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to say BO, so I'll say BO plus what? OY. OY, like this. This is the same as BO. BO against vector B, so against vector B plus OY. I will say 3 multiplied by what? OX. Have you seen multiplied by what? OX. OX, I'm going to get it from here. So I do this where I say that is negative 1 over 3A, like this, minus 2 over 3B, like this. This is what I'm going to do. Where I know that this is just the same as Z. So this is just the same as what? Negative B. This will be cancelled. I'm just going to remain with negative what? I'm just going to remain with negative A there. Then I know this and that will be cancelled. I will just remain with what? So I will just remain with what? What am I going to remain with? So in this case, this one that is here, this one that is here, this is just what? 3 cancelled. I will remain with negative b, negative 2b. So after doing this, I want you to remember this. Here, we were told to find what? Here, where we are having OY. What was given was OX. And we had to get this one. Have you seen? Which is XO. But the question there, if we go to that, it is starting with what? OX. So it is just the opposite of this. So meaning this part that is here now. So I want to get it here so that you understand. I get to multiply with a negative because I want to find the negative of this. Have you seen? So this is what I am doing. So to separate this, if you want, you can. So I'm teaching you these things. You get to answer them in a way that you understand them. We've got different ways in which you get to answer this. You know that here you get to multiply with a negative, but you know that, okay, it is a negative. I can go ahead. Then later on, I multiply with a negative. So you can do like this. This is equal to negative b like this. So this is what? 3 will be cancelled. Instead of writing negative a, since you know that it is the opposite of this, you just get plus what? Plus a. This is what you are going to do. You are getting the opposite of this. So you are multiplying everything by a negative, where everything here will become positives. So if you want, you can change there. We've got different ways in which we get to answer these questions. Then I go to this one, 3 cancelled. I'll remain with negative b, negative 2b. Since I'm multiplying with a negative, so it becomes plus what? 2b, like this. Where I know that this is by, so vector by is equal to, this is a, negative b. So this is negative 1 plus 2. What answer am I getting? It is just a 1. So I can't say 1b, I'll just say b. So it is a plus b. So this is the answer that I'm getting. This is the answer where you are just going to say hence shown. Hence shown. This is what you are supposed to do. So you get to answer these things in different what? In different ways, especially this part. So I don't want you to be confused or say, okay, how do I answer this? This is how you get to answer questions like this. I know I've written everything on this due to on this part due to space, but I guess you are able to get the answers and understand. So this is where we end from. Those of you that are interested in starting tuitions with me, I've started tuitions. This is my WhatsApp number, so you get to WhatsApp me on this number. This is my WhatsApp number. So this is my WhatsApp number. You can WhatsApp me on this number, 0971 066747. This is my WhatsApp number. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to share with your friends. If you are new to this platform, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.